Everyone on Sodor much enjoys it when Stepney comes down from his branch line to work with them. And they are of course always sad to see him go. One day, a few engines were in the yard when... "Hello, everyone." "Stepney?" said Donald. "Is that you?" "Well, of course it's me," said Stepney. "Why wouldn't it be?" "You look different," said James. "Your shape, you're bigger." "Yeah, I've had some overhauls lately," said Stepney, "but they're all for the better, wouldn't you say?" "Well, you're looking less like a classic Bluebell engine, I'd say," said Stafford. "Oh, well, no matter," said Stepney. "I'm still the same old me, right? But anyway, I'm off. I'll see you later." The engines were puzzled. They knew something was off. Later, Stepney pulled into a siding next to Duck. "Oh, hello, Stepney," said Duck. "Oh, hello, you," said Stepney. "Someone told me that you had an overhaul," said Duck. "I didn't expect it to be like this, though." "Yes, I got a new shape," said Stepney, "but I would think a bigger boiler would make me stronger, right?" "Well, I suppose so," said Duck. "Oh, look, Stepney, there's that Diesel. Remember him? We sure showed him that day." "Oh, yes, I remember. Oh, we sure showed him. Right, we did," said Stepney. "Now, listen, I best be going now. Cheerio." Well, that was strange, Duck thought to himself. The next day, Duck dropped off some cars at the ballast plant, when he saw Stepney pass by him with cars of scrap on the line to the ironworks. And Duck knew about Stepney's bad experiences with scrap in the ironworks. What is he doing? Thought Duck. He should know better not to go down there. So he decided to follow him. Later, Stepney dropped off his cars at the ironworks. He was uncoupled and then set off. But he was unfamiliar with the whole area and didn't know where he was going. And he eventually found his way into the smelter's shed. "Well, now we're really lost," said his driver. "Wait here, we'll go and ask for directions." Stepney's driver and fireman walked away and left him there. But then, Harry and Bert pulled up. "Now we got you," said Harry. "Yeah, and there's no fat hat here to save you now," said Bert. "And I like the new shape," said Harry. "More metal to melt." Then Duck pulled up outside the shed. He could see Stepney inside. He was about to pull forward when... "This engine's not for scrapping!" Out stepped Sir Topham Hatt. He spoke sternly to the engines. "Now, first of all, Harry and Bert, I've told you that you cannot scrap any engines unless you're told to, which will not, on my watch, be any time soon. And you, whoever you are, I will not take engines masquerading around as my own, so let's get out of here so you can explain yourself." Later, Norman, Henry, and James were in the yard when they saw a strange sight. "Wait, there's two of you?" said Norman. "Well, that would at least explain it," said Henry. "So," said Sir Topham Hatt, "who are you?" "Well," said the engine, "I'm a failed attempt at a recreation of Stepney here, for an event back on the mainland. But they said I didn't look the part, so they shunned me, and I'd been in my shed ever since then." "Yes," said his driver, "and he's the engine that you temporarily ordered to come help out. But I now think that we should have told you." "Yes, I would think so too." "Yes, and I thought if I went around making everyone think I was the real Stepney, that I'd finally be appreciated. But looks like I'm busted." "So that's why I didn't remember anything," thought Duck. "Well, that was all the work that was needed for you," said Topham Hatt. "You can go back to the mainland now. But there are a lot more better ways to be appreciated, like being a really useful engine." "Yes, sir, I will try that." "That's a good engine. And you also want to get a different livery. You will sure not want to cause any confusions on any other railways." "I will, sir." "Maybe."